We're at 74 degrees right now, and a terrific opportunity for us to take a walk with Father Jeff Walker. Can't wait for this one. At St. Thomas More University Parish in Bowling Green, Father Jeff, how are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm living the dream in Bowling Green.
I'll bet.
You know, I got to get Wendy out there to do some more investigative reporting, because I saw a kid the other day using the same chip over and over again and just licking the dip right off of it.
Oh, no.
That I thought it was gross at the moment, but I thought, this might be a calorie counting practice that he's developed there, just the dip. Skip the chips.
Yeah.
We got to think of alternatives.
That's right.
Oh, good. No, another beautiful day in Bowling Green. I'll try not to take it too personally that Dave just skipped out on our morning walk.
Yeah, he had to duck out a little early.
We'll allow it. You tell him I'll allow it, just this one.
Well, I'll tell him you allowed it reluctantly.
That's right. Great day here in Bowling Green. This last Sunday, we had our third annual St. Thomas More versus St. Al softball game. So we have one Knights of Columbus here in Bowling Green with members from both parishes. And, a couple years ago, the Knights decided to get together and do a healthy, friendly competition between the two parishes, softball game. And such fun it was. It was like 93 degrees, so that part was a little extreme. But so good to come together to root for the home team, whoever's home parish you were from, and then enjoy a meal together afterwards. Absolutely delicious meal afterwards. A nice picnic in the park. A beautiful summer activity that you might do with your family, and a good reminder that, we are one church family. I don't like it when organizations use the word family, just willy-nilly. Like because I have a shopper's card, I'm part of the Kroger family.
Right.
I don't know if that's a family. I've got a shopper's card. I like shopping there. But we use family a lot. I think church, other than like your literal family, your mom and dad, and sisters and brothers and kids, I think the church is the best place to use the word family. If we're brothers and sisters of the same Father in heaven, then it really was a family picnic and a reminder, in a small way, that the church is bigger than me and bigger than the people who sit in the pews around me and even bigger than my parish. I think it was just 2 weeks ago now. It seems so far away already. The Eucharistic Congress sort of was the church and the whole country coming together to remind ourselves that we're part of something bigger. And that's such it was a wonderfully over the top reminder of that. Seeing tens of thousands of people worshiping God together there in Indianapolis. But you don't have to go to an event with tens of thousands to be reminded that the church is big and the church is everywhere, and the church is outside of my little bubble. So this was just a good reminder of that. I think we had some of our college students that came back to play on the St. Tom's team. We had families there with little kids. We had grandparents there watching. We had just every walk of life, every age from both parishes, and a good reminder, because sometimes we need that. Sometimes we forget it. Sometimes in all the parishes I've been at, I've always been amused when someone from, the 11 o'clock Mass meets someone from the 8 o'clock Mass. And they're like, oh, I didn't know you even went to this church.
Yeah.
I've been here all my life. So we can get a little bit isolated, a little bit of a bubble going around us. And any event which helps us take us out of that, even if it's not particularly religious, a softball game is just the time to have fun and be together. But that's part of what it means to be the church, too, and a good reminder that we're brothers and sisters with people we don't even know yet.
Absolutely. And, what a great opportunity to kind of reconnect as family. And it's like seeing, an uncle you haven't seen in a year, for example. Now, I should ask, I suppose, because our listeners would want to know, who won that game?
Oh, well, funny you should mention, I don't know if I would have told the story if it were a different result, but St. Tom's won this year, 16-8. Don't mind if we do.
Wow.
So now the series is tied at 2-1. So St. Thomas More won the first year. Last year, St. Aloysius won. this year. We weren't going to let that happen again. St. Thomas More won. So we'll see what happens next year.
All right.
Great tradition we've started here in Beach.
I like to keep it even, so I'm sorry, but I'm rooting for St. Al's next year.
I in a strange way, I understand what you're saying. So there's something about 2-2. Well, we like a good competition too, right? It makes the series exciting. It makes the game exciting. We were down. I feel like I'm giving Father Matt Frisbee sports report. So we were down. We only had one run for the first 2 innings, and St. Al's just took off right at the beginning. It was I think it was 5-1 before we even started doing anything. So we really came back towards the end. We were only supposed to play 7 innings. We were winning after that. We went for all 9 and still won.
Wow, that's
good
awesome. That's great. And what a great family event and good food, too.
Just family. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Thank you, Father. Have a great rest of the weekend and, of course, next week, too.
Take care, guys.
We will be right back here on Morning Offering.